This morning, the drama at the Capitol continues as House Republicans focus on finding a new House Speaker. The Biden administration is now facing pushback for its latest action on immigration. NBC's Bree Jackson is in Washington with the details.
The Biden administration is now waiving a slew of environmental laws to build a nearly 20-mile stretch of new border wall at the southern border. As migrants continue to pour across the southern border, in an unexpected move, the Biden administration announced it's waiving 26 federal laws in order to build more border wall in South Texas. The president insists his administration is required by law to spend money Congress allocated during the Trump administration.
I tried to get them to reappropriate, to redirect that money. They didn't, they wouldn't. And in the meantime, there's nothing under the law other than they have to use the money for what was appropriated.
Some Democrats blasted the decision after the president repeatedly slammed the wall during his 2020 campaign.
It looks like this is a promise broken. There's no easy way to describe this other than a flip-flop from President Biden.
Administration officials are playing defense.
There is no new administration policy with respect to the border wall. Allow me to repeat that. There is no new administration policy with respect to the border wall.
This comes the same day the White House released this memo touting its efforts to help Americans amid chaos on Capitol Hill, pointing to Republican infighting and Tuesday's historic ousting of former Speaker Kevin McCarthy. Jim Jordan, who's running for the speakership, says the party needs a leader who can bring them together.
If we can't come together as a team, how are we going to get done for the American people what they sent us here to do?
In an effort to unite the GOP, former President Trump says he's been asked to speak with Republicans on Capitol Hill next week. And a Republican lawmaker says that former President Trump is considering a visit to Capitol Hill ahead of the vote for House Speaker next week. If he does come, it would be his first appearance at the U.S. Capitol since the January 6th riot over 2 years ago. In Washington, Bree Jackson, NBC News.